Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the S-Team Podcast. I'm Jack Millington, and joining me this week, as usual, as ever, first of all, it's Mikey Sir Francis Keating.
Good day.
Yeah, he knows what I'm on about.
Wait, what gave you that name?
And also joining us this week, he's co-hosted the podcast before, it's Matty No-Host Morris.
Yep.
Never again. Never again. That was a shambles. There was in the 1939 to 1945 conflict with Germany during the war, right? British Parliament, guy got off the plane, waved the white flag in 1940. No one has been more cocked up since that moment until that last week.
Do you want to know how long exactly the podcast lasted for?
15
minutes.
Nope.
Well, on his case, it was 15 minutes, but
14 minutes and 9 seconds.
I'm being nice. 15.
I'm being exact.
Yeah.
But
It's as it is.
What?
Even his first time, he lasted an hour.
Honestly, I don't prepare. I was in work that day. No, wait, I wasn't. I was in work the day before. Yeah,
This is why the podcast gets prepared from the Monday all the way to the Saturday. And I did give you...
wait, yes, I know where I was doing working.
4 weeks' work. I did give you 4 weeks' notice.
I wasn't prepare any news, you would have done it in the podcast.
I had one.
4 weeks' notice, and he managed to achieve 14 minutes. So how many minutes is that a week? It's like 3.5.
Yep.
Roundabout, yeah.
Take out your 5 minutes of nattering about, it'd have been 9.
Hey, I helped him.
No, I tried asking you both how you doing.
I did.
Yeah, you didn't introduce us.
No, you didn't even introduce us.
We had to do ourselves.
Well.
But apart from that spectacular cock-up, how have you been, both of yous?
You first this time, go on.
I think I've been alright.
The hamster's not working today.
Oh.
I'm alright. You know, pottering around Shambhala and
Hashtag fall asleep while on a phone.
hashtag listening to the fucking podcast to see what was going on.
Why are we all of a sudden like appeared in a Need for Speed cutscene? We're hashtagging everything. No.
He started it.
Let's do one off.
Fuck off! Every so often he is. Hashtag Mikey's gay.
Because it's the truth.
It's not!
That's what he'd do if he had a Twitter account. His first ever status would be, have you heard about this? Hashtag Mikey's gay.
Yeah, and like tag me in it as well. Just
Yeah, and you're like, welcome to Twitter.
just lose all my 40 followers I got on Twitter.
Can I also just say it is 2 years to the day since Jack's introductory beginning for the podcast was recorded.
Oh, this is
2
you know what?
years to the
I just
day,
wanted you
actually.
to say that. Because I was on SoundCloud the other day,
Yeah,
where we originally started,
yeah.
and guess what I found?
My first original
As well as mine, and I can't believe how shit I was.
Yeah, I love the fact that you did an introduction to the podcast after the first podcast was done.
Yeah, but I'm doing like obviously my thing where I don't.
Your thing. You don't need to do one.
Nah, fuck mine up.
You've done enough.
But I've got a song. It's a song that I know for a fact he knows. You... Yeah, I'm probably surprised if you don't, but I'm going to play it. Ina. That's not that.
Yeah, it is.
Baby.
I could skip to the chorus.
Yeah, please.
You should just skip to the chorus in future because, let's be fair, he's not gonna click on.
Don't fight it. Life is a roller coaster, just gotta ride it.
That is Ronan Keating.
Ride it up.
So I know he's taking the piss because that was the old joke in work.
I'm not taking a mic, but I was thinking of a song that to make sure that you'd know. So,
Why? You won last time.
Because it was the usual joke in my old work. Right, Ronan. What do you think I'd say when I phone him up? Right, it's Ronan.
Hey, baby. But Mikey, What is the year for Life is a Roller Coaster? You're on a roll as of last week. You've got 2 in 50.
I'm going to go for a strong 2002.
2002 from the Keating. What about young Morris?
That's what I was going to choose. I'll go for...
01.
Probably got it wrong, though.
You have 2000. People can't see what Matty did. You were looking at me when he went, "What?"
Like a kid that's been told his playtime's been took off him by 5 minutes.
I want my food.
Oh, did you see the fucking bear pictures you were sending the other day?
Why are you bringing that up?
Food. Like the bear starts running, there's more. And like the bear's head's like tilted to the left.
I didn't understand what was going on there.
Neither did I was there.
But we're going to start with some main news, which...
Why have you got odd socks on again?
They're not odd, they're just different colours.
So they're odd.
Same style.
They're not odd, they've just got different colours.
Look, same style.
Yeah, that's like Britain and Australia. They've got the same coloured flag with different accents. They're the same.
Same language.
Anyway, now, main news. I had to put this in before the other main news because I'm surprised that this hasn't been done before and that police have only cottoned onto it now. But cocaine. There's also a song about it. Cocaine worth £3 million was found hidden in a horse box at Harwich Port. Now, apparently the drug was discovered in an internal wall of the animal carrier at Harwich International Port last week. A 32-year-old Hungarian man and 2 women from Germany, aged 42 and 50, a bit old to be doing drugs, have been arrested and bailed, pending further inquiries. Apparently the border force has said 2 horses were being cared for by a local charity, and that the drugs was discovered after a scan revealed an anomaly in one of the walls in the horse box. Apparently, according to Philip Holliday, the Border Force Regional Director, apparently this was an unusual and well-hidden concealment. The vigilance and expertise of Border Force officers has followed an attempt to smuggle a large class amount of Class A drugs with an estimated street value in excess of $3 million into the country. I'm just going to say for the record, how have people or the police only just discovered that there's an anomaly in a horse box? A horse box is actually probably one of the best places to hide anything.
Because you're never going to x-ray a horse box, are you? Because you think, oh, a horse is in there.
If there's a horse in there, that's the last place you'd look. I mean,
why didn't we think of going into the drugs business? Oh no,
because you can't.
You two can.
Quite simply, I'm a goody two shoes.
And you're too dumb. you
that was harsh.
You'd pull
You're
over.
fucking walking.
It'd be like, Matty, step on it. If we could stop, handbrake. Hello, officer, can I help you?
Just the horse goes flying into the wall.
It's a fake horse. It's like
That'd be the best thing, is like you'd have 2 horses in there, you'd have one real horse and like a fake horse, and that's where you'd hide the drugs.
in the fake horse, yeah.
Or you could hide it in the real horse, the horse just going off its head. And it's just like... The officers just go, it's got a mad... Yeah, it's got an ADHD.
I'm taking it to doctors, mate. We see what the quack can do.
Shh, shh.
Quiet!
That's a weird name. It's got moo.
What?
That's me, officer, sorry. Moo.
Thanks for your time, mate. All the best, yeah.
So
Get in the fucking thing.
They won't go, the car won't go, we're stuck with the loonies.
Something tells me we're going to get the RSPCA on us or something.
Oh, what?
How?
An
Horses.
imaginary horse we've practically killed because it's got cocaine in its system. Oh no, the RSPCA are going to come after us for that.
Knock, knock.
Yeah.
Knock, knock.
2 days later, to
Do you know
just
what
build
I'm
a
gonna say to them?
Snapchat, the RSPCA, we're here.
Do you know what they're going to do if they do that? They knock on the door, they go, I heard about the imaginary horse. Okay. Yeah, I've got a dog in the back that's been snorting heroin, so I want that too.
I can imagine him in a courtroom, you know. How do you relate to an imaginary dog? And I imagine, are you fucking on this planet, mate?
I look at the judge.
And then he turns around and finds that he's being sectioned under the Mental Health Act. Oh! Yeah, I'm guilty on that one, mate.
I've been sat there just like, surprised he didn't get me sooner. Just, ta-ta! Just jump out of the window, which then I
I'll be sitting in the courtroom. I'll be working with his. Hello? Hey, Mike, I've just been sectioned. What? Under the Mental Health Act or something? Oh my god. Oh my god.
Is that him or me?
I'd say him. Because it's more likely to happen to him than me.
Okay,
I'm like the world's shadiest lawyer and still get away with it. Jack, you killed 8,000 imaginary horses. How did you plead this? Not guilty. It was Matty. And then just walk out the courtroom and be all on.
Horsey!
Just funny, I just see like two guards pick Matty.
Do you know what I do?
Just sitting there in shorts and they're like, didn't do it.
I'm going to move it away from horsepower to horsepower, technically, to be fair.
Cars.
Yeah, this car's. Yeah, we all know Tesla.
Okay.
Yeah. Aren't they bringing out like a new 2 supercars? Huh?
No, it's actually something else that I've got. These are launched. It's called the Model 3. Well done to the naming community at Tesla.
Round of applause there. A lot of.
It's an electric car. It's lowest cost vehicle to date, apparently. It's going to cost around £29,500.
Wait, they say that's low cost.
Yeah.
Well, in today's market, it's getting that way, which is a sad thing. Apparently, the chief executive, the man who founded the company, Elon Musk, strange name for a guy, but hey, said his goal was to produce about 500,000 vehicles a year once production is at full speed. You're not going at full speed if you're using electric, mate. Within a day of the launch, apparently, 180,000 vehicles have been pre-ordered. Some going for an electric car.
Were they all down south, were they?
No, by any chance with your
No, these are all around the world.
America.
Apparently, the vehicle will be scheduled to be released to the public in late next year. It's 2017, or for anyone who's watching this in a couple of years back. And it can be ordered in advance in dozens of countries, including the UK, Ireland, Brazil, India, China, New Zealand, naturally America. Apparently the base model is going to be 24 grand, and it does apparently have a range of 215 miles. Now,
That's all well and good, this eco shit.
Yeah.
But I'll just surface the cunt.
You don't?
with an engineer, not a mechanic, I imagine.
No.
But how do they know? When
Some
there's
people
one,
who get the cars would think, oh, it's a car, I'll take it to a mechanic.
guys, is it just me that knows this? Or there's only 2 Tesla garages in the UK?
Well, you better hope you're 215 miles gets you somewhere then.
So, if I'm right in saying...
One's down south, which I imagine
Yeah,
where
well-
most of the orders are. If they're in the UK, that is.
I don't think anyone
How the
north
fuck can you
get
book a service? The garage is probably going to be size of what?
your house.
The garages are, I imagine, probably bigger than my house, to be fair.
I meant his house is quite big. I've actually got some car news.
Not yet, because I'm
No.
not finished. Apparently, though, Tesla delivered 50,000 vehicles last year, most of them with the Model S saloon that they've got.
Which one's that?
It's
The big one. It overtook Nissan's Leaf, which is to become the world's best-selling pure electric vehicle. But they still posted a loss. They actually lost $889 million, which is 620 over.
Those accountants must be
The
bollocks.
reason, no, it's not that. It's because they spent 718 million on research and development, which would make sense. They've still got a cash reserve of 1.2 billion, so it's not a problem, really.
Ah, that's what it.
So it's not really an issue. But I will say this much: we're all petrol heads of varying degrees. You know, I'm an old workhorse. We're all old petrol fashion men. But the fact of the matter is, each one of us is more accepting of hybrid technologies. Matty kind of likes the idea. I know it's coming, but it's sort of there. He hates them.
I like it mixed with petrol.
I like a mix of petrol, yeah.
The hypercars, the like Ferrari P1. That's the type of like pure electric. No, I'm good.
Electric is coming whether we like it or not. And that's the fact we have to face now. But I will say this much: it's still, for me, not the best terms of alternative fuel. Because
Alcohol, that's one.
alcohol wouldn't work. I mean, it has been... I mean, you can run a car on a poo, and alcohol is another thing that you can do.
Run it on alcohol, vodka.
Well, you could run it on vodka, that's true, but...
How much is a bottle of fucking vodka?
I imagine most of the Northwest would not be happy with their vodka supplies being depleted at the rate of sound.
Hasn't anybody ever thought of using like water to power a car?
Couldn't do
That's what I was going to say.
You can't get the combustion.
Hydrogen is... I've championed this since the Honda... I think it was the Honda Clarity was the car that did it, when they proved that it could run on hydrogen. And hydrogen is... You know, you can't... The only problem with hydrogen is... It's quite hard to separate it from other elements.
What about air?
Well, that's practically...
That
That is practically hydrogen. You got to remember, air is made...
I did fail science, you know.
Hydrogen is made... the air is made up of like 6 or 7 different elements. Carbon dioxide, oxygen, hydrogen, helium... methane is another one. Argon is one too.
A car powered by helium. Just high pitch. Oh, sorry.
Helium...
Can you imagine me? I can imagine in 10 years.
Me in my hydrogen powered car, him in his bloody box, and you in your friggin' helium. You two in your helium powered box.
No, I can imagine me having like obviously something like a Type R or an Evo. So you turn up with your Camaro, and all you hear is this little fucking Peugeot 2. Like,
I will say some other things about
this.
this.
This is standard, this boys. Yeah,
I will say about this Model 3 Tesla though. First thing says, I think it looks quite nice. This is, I mean, I can't show people.
Is that the one you've been taking the piss out of?
For promotional reasons, I can't show. But there it is. It's a smart.
That's the one you got like the Keanu Reeves picture from the Matrix.
It's a smart, nice looking car.
You seen the Matrix, haven't you? Do you know the first one when he said the gap off? What?
Stop.
I'm saying that everyone's been thingy. Yeah, when you put 2 pictures and obviously you comparison it.
Yeah.
One of the scenes in the first Matrix, obviously the agents put some like, it's like a thing into him, isn't it? You know when he shut his mouth shut to shut him up, yeah? People were saying, well, how much does this look like Keanu Reeves out of the Matrix?
Anyway, apparently it's going to do 0 to 60 in under 6 seconds. Not bad. That's the base model as well, so that's pretty good.
1, 10.
Well, apparently it will also have an autopilot safety feature thing, which it'll steer the car to avoid.
I don't trust that.
No.
Anything under 20 miles an hour. That's what it's under 20 miles an hour.
Other features include the supercharging port as standard, not with an actual supercharger, which he was very excited for a split second then. And apparently one of the features is a provide storage room at the front and rear of the vehicle, as most cars have been doing since the 1900s.
Wait, is this entire car going to be like computers and electric and stuff?
Yeah. Carful tested it, the latest one he brought out, and he's going down the M6, and he's like, it's the scariest fucking thing going. The fact I don't have to do anything. You put it on cruise control, and it's okay. So he set it to stay in that lane, to follow that car, to this, that, the other. Didn't touch it. Went, the one thing I like about this car is if you see a fit bird go past, instead you can go give it the full fucking,
and then you accidentally hit the clutch pedal and you go flying into a tree.
That's the thing I've been looking at the news as well. They've been saying that cars are easily hackable now.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, the fact that we've spoke about it kind of didn't give it up. The fact that a small little crummy podcast has been reporting it for the last 6 months. Only the news outlets have started to, click onto that.
Fucking hell, these 3 videos have clicked onto it quite well. Fucking hell.
So if you want to give us thanks, you know where to come. The S-Team Facebook page. Thank you very much.
Our bank details off.
I'm a Nigerian president with £30 million to put in your bank account.
You have a pigeon in your bank account. We must get into your bank account to exterminate the pigeon. We must remove all the monies.
Now, climate news.
Yeah.
Now, I thought I'd mention this because you know, it doesn't affect us, but I always think about, you know, maybe in the future, you know, certain great-grandchildren will be basically in the world of day after tomorrow.
Can I just add, the only person in this room at the current moment who has a chance of possible grandchildren is you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I'm on a 50-50, so I could, but I couldn't. He's just a definite. He's sending.
You're on a 70% unlikely ratio to 30%. He's on naught.
Unless he goes to the bank for the little chaps.
Sperm bank. You took so long trying to think of what the word sperm bank was.
Hey, do you know you have to pay 25 quid for this?
Exactly. One little. Oh yeah.
It actually.
That's a finance deal for a 17-year-old, isn't it? Just go in there once a week.
Apparently, it's more than that now. I don't know what the actual price is.
Look at this face.
You're gonna be like Quagmire or Family Guy. Like one arm's gonna be bulging, and the other one's gonna be like floppy go lucky.
No, it's all those 17-year-old kids can pay for the course of limited edition.
You know, that's probably what they've done. They've probably spent a whole night going.
I'm gonna move on to.
And he knows it's funny because it's probably true.
It's funny,
Some
but
kid down south's gone, I need to pay for me finance next week. I've got to go to Spain bank.
I love the way he said gone down south gives him a Scouse accent. Anyway, because we could go like into a whole world of balls here, literally.
Oh, the world. That's a fucking bullshit.
Yes, well done. Well done, you. Well done. I haven't got a Blue Peter badge for you this week. Now, you know how Antarctica's melting?
I thought it was freezing over.
I know, it's like... I know that was a sarcastic response, but it's kind of like how I look at it sometimes. Like, apparently, according to... And it's always analysts... Apparently, by 2500 we'll be long gone, thank God. According to the study, the world's sea levels could rise by that amount.
Yeah,
by a sneeze.
We could be infected.
Well, I am infected from that now.
Yeah.
But, like, apparently, the world's sea level could rise by 13 metres, which basically means most of Staffordshire will be gone.
And most of us, Kirby.
We're a bit higher up.
It's scary, it's alright.
Apparently, it's going to... Apparently, by 2100, there's only a very slim chance of either of us, and Matty as well, making it to 2100. At this current rate, it's probably more likely going to be me.
I will laugh if I'm the last one surviving out of those three.
I would be very happy to go before you two. Because then you two would be stuck with each other.
You're not fucking doing it. I would literally sit in a hospital like, don't you go. But you're just going off. Defib, clear!
Who said I'm going to be going in a hospital? I'm dying in a frigging fireball caused by me crashing a supercar.
Don't forget, I'll be following you behind with the defib. You ain't diving down, motherfucker.
And the fire extinguisher.
You buy one of those little kid ones you get from like, I gotta say,
and he's dead.
Apparently though, in 2013, they said that by 2100 it could rise by 3 and a bit foot. But other people in a recent survey have said it could rise by 1.3 metres. Anyone wants to know what 1.3 metres is in foot? It's about 4 and a bit. So that's a bit more than 98
Are these
centimetres.
analysts like James from Drummles? then I wouldn't trust any of them.
No, these are apparently from the... You know when you're having to deal with people who think they're clever. Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change.
Have these got massive bushy beards, glasses?
I don't know what they look like.
Or did they all drive around in Nissan Leafs?
I don't know. Like, I don't know their postcode. I don't know what they look like. I mean, I can get the schedule for you.
Do they have HM governments for intergovernmental?
They're the type of people who probably. They're the type of people who have GM crops.
do you know what? Can you imagine explaining that to someone if you go on a date with them? So what you are, I work in obviously a shop.
Classified stuff.
Yeah, what you do?
I
Stuff.
work in the intergovernmental
analyst for climate control.
He's going to be getting that.
Here, I'll go get a drink. Yeah, sound.
Bye-bye.
Hey, boys, can I have a lift? Hey, wait a minute.
Let's just say the one thing, like, all these panels they were saying climate change and back in the day when it was global warming and all that bullcrap.
Are they doing anything to help?
Effectively, it is global warming. It's just the Earth doing what it wants. We're overdue an ice age. We're all gonna die.
Ooh, might see a new mammoth.
We won't see a mammoth. That's no. Because that's devolution, not evolution.
And anything evolves and gets hurt.
It's not painful. It doesn't stop.
Massive tusks. And maybe
That picture that I sent you the other day with the flamethrower, that's him. That is friggin' him.
It is.
And maybe 2 floppy ears. The elephant. Hey.
Do you know sometimes I sit there sometimes and I think, why you haven't got a girlfriend? And then it's moments like this when I go, that's why you haven't got a girlfriend.
No, I think that, and then I just see Matty's little face, just like, oh, there's this thing. Yep, never mind.
What you need? Oh no,
No, don't go there.
I
No,
just
no,
like
Do you know what
Wally.
No.
Do you know what you need to do?
No.
Just go to the red light district in Amsterdam, spend €50, and that'll probably attempt to sort you out. If you come back still the same, God help us all.
I
Yeah.
come back even more messed up. Hey guys.
My ding-a-ling went ding-ding. Anyway, though,
That's
for anyone,
worse than the T-Rex joke.
who wants to know what our opinion is of global warming, it's technically a real thing, but let's be honest, it's just the Earth doing what it wants.
Well,
We're not helping.
Will I be here when it takes effect? No. Do I give a shit?
Well, considering the last
No.
few days, our weather in Britain has been the worst it's ever been. It goes from being nice and warm to cold. And
Look at it now.
yeah, look at it now. It looks nice.
So, yes, I think we can all agree.
Birkenhead is the centre of the Earth.
Bring on climate control, yeah.
Sunny weather, here we come.
Don't forget, if the Gulf Stream stops, we're going to end up looking like friggin' Norway and Sweden. So, and the Brits usually don't like the cold.
We just can't deal with snow. That's the one thing we can't deal with. Rain? We're good.
We can't even deal with rain.
Yeah, we can.
We can't even deal with rain.
Matty, did you see it the other month? No, you didn't. Do you? Borough Road, do you know the grids?
Yeah, they were,
They were floating.
That was the same name.
And it wasn't even that bad. Yeah, in India and stuff, it's properly smashed out of rain.
Anywhere other than England.
Yeah, everyone else is getting belted by. Like, look at the Russians. They get belted with everything. They still keep going like it's just like a normal there.
It's like Top Gear said, when they did the Norway thing with a truck, he tested on the snow.
Yeah, 2 airports closed over the whole.
Yeah.
The 2 flights cancelled.
2 flights cancelled over the entire winter, and yet we closed all the airports.
Everything. It just shows you the differences in obviously how everything goes.
Oh, white stuff! No!
Weird American news. 2 men were arrested on Tuesday after a routine traffic stop in Florida, of all places, to discover an unusual prize inside a package of breakfast cereal. Or if you're the type of person who eats all day long, lunch cereal, dinner cereal, evening cereal,
breakfast,
after bed
brunch,
cereal,
dinner, sentences,
midnight snack cereal.
afters.
The fact you're really taking this seriously and like naming every.
Also, apparently authorities over there said they had help from a K9. I hate the way that the Americans spell K9 as in K-9.
Isn't that the name of the submarine for the Russians?
That's also the name of the dog on friggin' Doctor Who. But like, it's K9 as in C-A-N-I-N-E, not K9. Silly Americans. Named Axel, who apparently sniffed out the breakfast of the convicted 2 after the suspects were pulled over for a faulty equipment violation, not knowing what that is.
Be like light.
Yeah.
Probably a light, yeah. But would you want to have a guess what was inside the cereal box? Before you say anything, it has a value of between $14,000 to $16,000.
Weed.
So $15,000 for all intents and purposes.
A joint.
It's not weed.
Yeah, one joint's gonna cost you 14 fucking grand. Fucking out must be.
You said weed. You're not much better off.
Yeah. Multiple bits. He said a
In
joint.
a breakfast cereal. Bear in mind, breakfast cereal box is not that big.
Cocaine.
We have a winner!
There's obviously going to be drugs at Steam.
Apparently,
Come on,
the
finish
two
the whole
guys.
statement. Finish the statement, please.
I'm good.
Apparently, the two guys who Donald Trump would be very happy with, called Efren Zuniga and Jose Moreno, by any chance they're from Mexico, had more than 500 grams of cocaine wrapped up in a cereal box. They've been charged with cocaine trafficking, and both are being held in the Putnam County Jail on a bond of 150 grand.
That's how much you have to pay to get bailed.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could just call Gareth.
Or they could call Mikey.
Well, what's Mikey gonna do? Yeah, I've got to fly over, bail out these two Mexicans, and then we're gonna go and assassinate Donald Trump.
Good idea, like.
You know, the Americans take all YouTube videos very seriously.
Well, that's why we're not American. We're from Blighty, where people get pissed.
Hopefully I'm getting
In a much more responsible way than those damn Americans.
Get pissed off 2 bottles of Budweiser. The weakest fucking
That's
hell
you.
you can get.
That's you. And then you
It's
end
like
up on a
piss, was
toilet forgetting to shut the door.
Matty, it was vodka. Okay.
And other stuff.
Yeah. And whiskey.
Thailand news.
Yeah. So shut the fuck up.
Thailand news.
Apologies.
Now, this is right up your street, the pair of you.
Oh god. It's probably gonna have something to do with.
No,
obviously-
it's Thailand.
A TV actress known as... Oh god, there we go. Testing my vocabulary skills to the limit. Aranya Pui Pathumthong had rented the huge display... I haven't actually. I don't. Had rented the huge display in the Thai capital Bangkok to advertise herself for purposeful reasons. Do you want to know why?
Something to do with she-males.
She's not a she-male. She's a female. That was a tongue twister, that one.
Okay, Mike.
Okay. We'll take you to the ball pit later. Do you want to have another shot in the dark? Seeing as you always have a shot in the dark.
Something to do with, it's like, I don't know, a fashion event or something.
No, she's a 40-year-old virgin who put up a giant billboard looking for a husband for sex.
Fuck off, where's the number?
Sadly, I can't decipher Taiwanese, but
Go on.
40 years old, she doesn't look it.
What?
Tits on that.
No, go back.
Can I read this, please?
No, you cannot read this.
Why?
Piss off. Honestly,
Well, like,
apparently one of the cap.
I just did the most awkward moments.
Apparently, a caption says, "I want you," and it has the number on there, but I can't decipher Taiwanese. So sorry, gents. The one time that I can't actually decipher something in a different language. I know bits of every other language, but not Taiwanese.
Mill, get Google Translate on the go.
I can't do that. Do you want to know the amazing thing though? The police have fined the advertising agency responsible for the billboard 500 baht, which is Taiwan's national currency. Do you want to know how much that is?
It's like 20 quid, isn't it?
No, it's a tenner.
Here you go, mate. It's 10.
Apparently, it's for public obscenity. Okay, so supposedly towards kids, and ordered them to take down the poster. Also, a police spokesman told local media, "We also want to question the woman on the poster about her motives. No, you want to question her in a locked room with no cameras so that you can be that man."
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though, as me and him...
Sorry, I've got a Taiwanese call. Sorry, I'm just going to...
Bit of Asian persuasion. That's the perfect time to use that joke. It had to be done. But can I just say, me and Matty have always said this: Asian women are hot until about 50,
Yeah.
and then
Same
then
with the
they
Russians.
go.
I don't like the ass just gets bigger. It goes like a humpback, doesn't it? It's just like...
It's not that.
But we are right though. Like, that is so true. Now, sort of local news, but not technically local news, although it is near us, so we regard any local news as local news.
Turning into Mikey.
How's he turning into me?
Explanation. Oh, get to the point.
Doesn't even go there, doesn't even go there, doesn't even go there.
I didn't do any of that. I was just taking the mick. Know the difference. Now,
So you
A
fuck
pair
off
of-
and go wank to your 40-year-old virgin from fucking Thailand.
Okay.
apparently there's some in St Helens, which is in Liverpool.
Oh god.
There are a pair of cats called Fingers and Thumbs
Oh,
who have been put up for adoption rights
oh god.
and are being looked after by staff at the Cats Protection Adoption Centre. Now, the thing is, there's a reason why they're in the weird. It's sort of proof of cat evolution, and it's kind of sweet in a way. But do you want to know what they were born with?
I'd rather not want to know.
They are polydactyl cats. And if you don't know what a polydactyl cat is, it's born with fingers and thumbs. So it has.
So cute.
And you haven't actually seen the cat. Let me
Have you just...
look at him.
Uh,
I'm not a fan of cats, but you know.
Can I just say something? Why does that not surprise me around St Helens?
I knew you were going to make a joke about that, but to be fair, apparently the Zoot, which is the mother of these polydactyl cats, had given birth to 5. Now there was 3 that passed away because she was unneutered and unvaccinated, and she was a stray trying to look after a large litter. But she was actually a normal cat, like normal front foot, normal front
Obviously the
back
one
legs.
that fucked the brains out of it wasn't, you know what I mean?
Well, we don't know about the dad. The dad's currently being seeked for child protection services. Like, you know what I mean?
Kitten protection services, yeah.
Well, apparently, they can actually... one of the amazing things that the woman who's looking after them, Sonia, said, being a polydactyl cat has no advantages or disadvantages. Can I just say something? It says here, the kittens love to sit up on their back legs like meerkats. With opposable fingers and thumbs, I'm pretty sure there are several advantages for the cat. Not gonna lie, you're gonna see that cat when it's older and when it's all washed up and done, drinking out of a bottle of lager. You know, back in the day, I drank.
Sitting over a bottle of Stone and Bacon and Parks and like.
back in the day, I looked like a meerkat. Enough said.
I was a polydactyl cat.
I
you know.
sometimes come to question your thoughts, you know.
Huh?
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
What?
All the time, actually.
What are we on about?
Oh, I used to look like a meerkat.
You were on about you.
As always.
But I'm gonna
Have you got a reboot button for the hamster? Because the funny one's sort of dead.
Now, gaming news.
Already?
Not that much, really, to be brutally honest.
Oh, this is going to be a short podcast, I guess.
It is.
Matty, the thing is, he's made it drag to exactly 38 minutes.
Last week's dragged to an hour.
Yes. 'Cause I had to drag it kicking and screaming all the way there, but I got it done.
I sort of felt.
It also makes a change from you two for the change, not going, I'm gonna snorri, I'm gonna be part daddy, come on. That's what it's like.
It's not.
Is it?
It's not. It's really not. I did have a story though of the computer hacking. For the cause. But then it didn't really get planned.
See, this is why you're not allowed to host ever again.
Really? Never?
Unless somehow you can miraculously prove that you're well prepared 4 weeks in advance.
Deal.
Yeah, I'm not giving you a deal, I'm saying if.
In 5 weeks' time, I'll be hosting the SD
No.
pod.
No, you won't. It's 25.
Oh, if we get comments saying, Matty, please host again, then yes, we will.
Matty.
No, do you know what I'm going to do for all those people that mention that? I'm going to get them sanctioned for a mental health facility.
And we're going to name it the Keating Mental Health Facility, run by yours truly. And obviously number 1 patient, Michael Keating.
I was going to say that as well.
I thought you were going to say me. I was like, I'm not that bad. I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. Now,
Right, what's this gaming news?
couple of different things.
Actually, yeah.
Go on!
I was going to say I've got the review of the demo for Final Fantasy 15.
That's actually one of the things we were going to talk about first, because as people know, Final Fantasy 15 is officially confirmed coming out this year.
September.
Thanks, Matty. in September.
Oh,
Know your timing.
God.
And no, I'm going to say this much. I haven't played Final Fantasy really since Final Fantasy X, and then I sort of disappeared from the franchise because I don't know.
It went quiet, didn't it?
I went quiet for a few years. Yeah, apparently, according to the director of the Square Enix, he said it's going to go back to being biennial, so once every 2 years, to try and get it back into the limelight as much
It
as
used
it
to
was.
be turn-based, didn't it? Back in
It
the old
used
day.
back in the old day, yeah, until 11, I think that, or 10, I think it was 10 or 11. I can't remember which one, but that's when it changed. Now, if you're wondering what this demo is about, it's called the Platinum Demo. You can find it on the store. I think it's on Xbox as well. I don't know. Is it? I don't know. I haven't got a clue. And you play the main character Noctis in a sort of dreamscape, a younger version of himself. And yeah, I am right. And
Until the end of the mission.
until the end of the mission, when you
Turn into like an
spoilers turn into an older version of himself, which is how you play in most of the game. I've got to say this much: I very much enjoyed playing Final Fantasy.
Did you play it?
I did, yeah.
I thought it was great.
I really enjoyed it.
The fact you can turn yourself into a truck.
Oh my god, yeah. That was. You turn yourself into a truck, a bear.
A deer.
I haven't been a deer.
There's
I've
a-
been an alligator.
There's a elephant type thing.
Yeah, it's
That's
called a
where you got the
boar.
mammoth thing from before.
Yep. There's like this tall giraffe deer thing with massive horns.
Tall giraffe deer thing.
Yeah, it's got giraffe horns.
So-
and
Are we
It's got a long neck
supposed
like a
to
giraffe.
like sort of imagine a deer's body with a giraffe's neck?
and the antlers type of stuff. Yeah.
Now,
That's basically it.
Anything else? What? You know, maybe
Ooh.
elephant flappy ears, or you know, wings off a fucking griffin. You know.
No, but I can't say one thing. The final boss fight was epic.
I was also going to say that apparently there's a really powerful weapon that you can find on the
Demo.
demo, and it's
Ooh.
during the final boss fight apparently. So,
All I found was
what's the name of the little creature that you follow around?
You can name
I know
it if
I know
want.
you can name it, which I did, but like the default name is Carbuncle. But what's it actually called? It's like a spirit finder or something.
I
Isn't
think
it?
it's a spirit.
Well,
But it's your protector anyway in the spirit world.
yeah. It's
Until the boss comes along.
so the boss comes along and then you have to kick its ass.
Did you try that fire blast thing?
I've tried every single
That
weapon.
fire blast, I used it and thought, ooh, I'll use that again. It's not working. Use a big sword, little sword. Oh, it's epic.
I mean, I was really enjoying it. To be fair, it's very good graphically. I mean, it looks stunning in places, especially when you go in the dream world and you start like knocking like obviously because it's in a like a playbook sort of place. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And it's like got little wooden blocks and you can run into the wooden blocks and they actually all fall over and everything. It's actually really awesome. Some of the things you
Yeah.
can do on it.
The dream world's like the Devil May Cry, Limbo. If you
No, not me.
You haven't played it, but people might have.
I genuinely do think like, you know, this is the first Final Fantasy game in a long time for me where I've gone, I might just get
This will be
this.
the first one I ever get.
Have you not played Final Fantasy before?
It used to be turn-based and I hated those games back
I
when I was a
loved
kid.
it.
And
Do
you
know what?
like
I had-
Yu-Gi-Oh!
I had one.
And you like Pokemon. The logic there is not there.
I had one on PlayStation 1.
You probably had the 7, which is arguably the best.
Is that I've just all I remember for is like at the beginning you're in like this palace.
You in a train station.
No, you're in a palace.
I
At
don't
the
know
beginning,
which,
I
it
think
might
it
have
might
been
be
8.
7 or 8.
So at the start of 7, it's a train station.
Because I remember you went round to mine once. I was on it, and we literally sat there for about half an hour just on this one mission because I was stuck.
I'm sure it was me.
Yeah, it was you.
You remember?
Because I had the PlayStation 1,
I don't remember that.
didn't you?
No, I don't remember that at all.
No, because I took the PS1 out somewhere one day and started playing it again. When I had the Xbox.
Back to the actual 15 though. You can do 4-player.
4 players, not 4 play.
I said 4 players.
You said
You
4
saw
play.
play.
Oh,
When it comes up later, you'll hear it and you'll be like, oh, maybe I did.
yeah, maybe. But you can have 4 people team up on the game. So
Yeah, I mean, that's quite cool to be fair. And like all Final Fantasies, I imagine it's going to be difficult. It's quite difficult taking down that boss, to be fair.
Oh yeah,
No matter
I
what.
nearly died.
No matter what. Yeah, I nearly died as well, but not going to lie, I really did enjoy it. And I thought, that's a good game to be getting.
There's
for the-
actually an anime out as well called Final Fantasy 15.
Mm.
But I don't know whether it will describe tell the story of the game or not. So, just a heads up, you watch it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it feels good game.
Graphics wise, brilliant.
Yeah, it is very nice. I was up.
I think they were just showing what they could actually do.
Well, I think they were showing like what the graphics were like, and
There's also a trailer out for it as well.
I seen that the other day actually.
They show even more
with
graphics.
Florence and Machine singing a Stand By Me cover. Don't really need to do a cover of Stand By Me. You could have used it to work fine by itself, but hey ho, people liked it, people didn't like it, etc. etc.
I think the main character's called Noct. I think
Noctis.
He's like the son of the king.
I did say Noctis before, and
I was thinking about the anime.
yeah, well, yeah.
I was getting distracted.
Yeah, were you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Again.
As always.
There is more gaming news. Don't worry about that. I'm just taking a sip of my drink.
Chaps, I've got some unfortunate news.
Why'd you do this? Why'd you do this like midway, like through something, and then you go, I love the.
Couldn't you have said at the beginning?
Is it to do with gaming?
Yes.
Oh, go on then.
PlayStation 2 service.
Oh yeah, no, it's officially
will
dead.
Unfortunately, shut down on the 31st of March.
The world's greatest console.
I guess
16 years
PlayStation even did a picture, right? And it has obviously they've done like a coffin, but it's like the PlayStation 2, but obviously it's plastered over it, the vinyl of it. And it's got the Hitman. It's just got Altair.
Why would Altair?
I don't know.
Altair can't be on PS2 because it never was.
I know, but I'm just saying. It's just like it's got that. Is it Cruise? Is it or off God of War?
You play God of War. You
I
should
haven't
know.
played it. I've wanted to play it.
Same, yeah.
I thought you were the type of person who
who else is there?
Wants to play it. I've got it.
There's like loads of big characters like Crash and stuff, and they're just like all sitting there. Just like,
I don't know why PlayStation have gone. It's officially dead. They're still selling the damn thing in Japan, so.
Well, it's Japan though.
But it's still
selling.
I guess.
I get the floppy no. I love the way you looked at your penis.
What means?
Fuck off.
Oh, that was a funny joke.
Not really funny.
No. Humour him. There is some more gaming news to do with his favourite game.
Huh?
The Division.
Oh,
for fuck's sake.
It's a good game.
It's not. It's
a great game.
It's also bollocks.
It's because you don't like it.
Exactly. It's also
the
bollocks.
problem with Matty people is like, you know how Mikey has problems with things? When Matty doesn't like something, he automatically thinks everyone else doesn't like it.
No, I don't think everybody else doesn't like it. I just hate it.
Dude, Matty, you should. No offence, mate. It's a set level system,
which
right.
is fucking bollocks. So we went into a mission with you. One shot, I was dead.
Yeah, because you were a lower level.
Like a massively lower level.
And that, you don't expect to roll into a mission into like a level 28 and you're a level 13 going, oh yeah, I think one shot's not going to kill you.
I didn't test.
No, because Destiny, we had to carry you.
Yeah.
No, you did not.
We did.
Actually, to be fair, at times I didn't carry you, but I was the one who stayed alive the most.
I was the Titan. I was the guy who ran in with the shotgun.
Yeah, and then
you were the guy, the spellcast. He was just the guy that ran around, just like filling in his passport. But to find this.
You know what? I'm actually tempted to go on Destiny later. I'm tempted.
Maybe it's not.
It's better than fucking Division.
No, we've said I made a new character to get back up to speed with. There's times me and him went, you come on. Oh, come on a bit. I've got a bit of F1. Hey Mark, go on, you come on. Do a bit of Project Cars. Like,
and you moan at me for Battlefield, like.
There's no fucking story to Division.
Yeah, there is.
If you play through it, you might find the stuff.
We have played through it.
You
haven't.
I've done most of the missions. And it's bollocks.
You haven't done.
You can't.
You're level 12. You couldn't have done most of the missions.
You can't sit there and go, I've played the story when you haven't finished it, because I still haven't finished it and I still haven't got
That's like playing GTA and saying, oh, I've already robbed the bank, but I've just started the game. You can't do me, I'm minted.
Anyway.
Yeah, I've just booted the disco. It doesn't
Of course, you could buy in-game cards.
Apparently, first things
Some
first.
days I just want to strike.
Anyway, apparently the Division's got a bug in it, which
Yeah,
the
it's
developers
pissed me
have. Oh, shut up. Why did you suddenly go Japanese?
That's racist.
What? No, it
How is
wasn't.
it racist?
I am.
Matty, you're the
Matty,
king
Matty,
of
Matty,
racism
Matty,
on the
Matty,
podcast.
Matty, I am host. I am influenced by those around me. Okay, and as the
Grabbing that sword.
as the host of this podcast, have I all? Thank you. Anyway,
Do you really think I'm going to give you an object like that?
apparently, anyway, the Division's got this bug right,
I'll
which
put it back
the developers are currently working on. Apparently, there's a backpack issue.
I've got that.
Which?
It's basically like you can have like a number of items. Like in mine at the minute, I can have 61.
I got 30.
Yeah, I take all the stuff off my weapons. I found this out with Tom yesterday. I was obviously showing him through my stuff. So say if I've already got say 59 items and I have 61 in my backpack, I take all my stuff off. It goes up to like 64.
No, that's not the glitch.
Oh, isn't it?
This is not the one I'm talking about. Apparently, those people who were crafting high-end backpacks, which is the gold stuff, only to find that the backpacks then disappear from their inventory, and then after a certain amount of time, the players are then unable to log in at all.
That's a weird glitch.
Lovely burp, thanks. You know.
Do you like the game? Lovely.
No, but
There you go,
that's
thanks. That's the first positive thing you've said. Unlucky. Sound clip him. Sound clip him.
record it, send it on YouTube as its own personal clip. Have that as your ringtone. Lovely. Matty, how can I help you, mate?
Apparently, some people have been crafting high-end backpacks and haven't had any trouble logging in, but others have,
That's been
and they
said.
can't actually log back into the game. The Ubisoft are working on a fix for it because they figured out what it is. But there is a big update coming on the 12th.
11th.
12th. Pretty sure it's the 12th.
No, 12th is obviously when the new.
Actually, the next article I've got about on the Division is actually the 12th. So,
I'll look
hey, you can put that back.
Yes.
But
Do you want it that way or that way?
just putty. They're gonna have loads of other endgame stuff. They're gonna have incursions, which is like Destiny's raids, except they're called incursions and it's not Destiny. There's also a ton of other things. Now, the reason why these are supposed to be quite difficult is no checkpoints.
It's based off teamwork, which we're all fucked because we know who runs in, don't we, Matt?
We're all screwed because we know who won't be joining us. Him.
Nope.
Just
come on,
finish the game.
Matty, play the game tonight. Was free.
We got Division.
There's also other stuff. Gear sets are being hidden throughout the game via loot and blueprints. More stuff. Players will actually be able to trade items with one another, but
You said
only.
about that yesterday.
Yeah, and with a 2-hour time limit as well. A new daily mission system, which has certain XP bonuses. But the cool thing is, the Dark Zone is getting hourly supply drops, where high level gear will drop somewhere in the area, and only the first group can have it. Currently surrounded by high level enemies.
So you've now got to play the Division because we want them high-end gear. If you don't, Matthew, we will literally push you off the track each time you try and race.
You do that and drive around to your house and smashing your head into your TV.
You try get through the doors of my mum.
See,
Oh, hello, Matty, come on in.
see the difference.
The scary
is,
thing
the
is-
difference is like, and I find this quite funny. I sit here and think about it myself. The moment when she realises that you're hurting him, she'd kill you and you'd be terrified. If she realised that I was doing it, she'd try and kill me. I would not be scared.
The
I'm
thing
not
is,
scared.
my mum would probably encourage Jack to hit me harder.
Yeah.
With you, she'd
I have
probably have a different
I have special
end of
rants.
the. Yeah, it's just like, oh, sorry, Jack. Yeah, just keep it down there, Jack. Oh, sorry,
Sorry.
yeah. Just close the door over, son. Yeah, oh, sorry. Watch the test. Sorry. I'll buy him a new one. Oh, it's alright. It'll come out of his paycheck. Fucking saves me sitting pat piss and pull out.
I mean, like, there are a couple of other like little tidbits of gaming news, but to be brutally honest with you, this week for gaming news has been
Poor.
Piss poor at best.
Yeah, it has. So,
What about F1 news?
nothing on F1. You asked me this yesterday.
And the day before that.
No, you didn't. Just
He asked me
yesterday.
on it.
Oh, did he? Nope, nothing on F1. Not yet.
Did you watch the qualifying?
I did. Actually, I was going to speak about that. They actually had a meeting about it this morning, and they still have decided not to change it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You sit there and think everyone is against it, and yet you're still
only-
sat there
The
going,
only thing I thought was good was Perez is down in 18th.
Hulkenberg's 8th.
Fuck off.
10th
Hey, where's Sainz and Verstappen?
and 11th. And Grosjean's in between them, in 9th.
In Haas.
In a half.
I would have both JB.
JB was 14th from McLaren, and
Verstappen
Van Dorn was 12th. Although, to be fair, I genuinely think Button could have gone quicker, but because of the qualifying system, he couldn't.
I thought he had issues with his hand. That's what.
He had something was going on. I don't know.
Who was it that was saying to me regarding the wing? Was it you? Like,
Oh yeah. Williams brought a new wing over.
And I told him
Massa.
about
No, you didn't. I saw it on TV.
that. I told you about that.
I saw it on TV.
Fuck.
I told you about that.
Right, you told them you seen it on TV. Fucking,
I
we'll
did
go
tell
like-
you about that.
Yeah, well, they brought the wing on tested on P3 with Massa.
Yeah,
They
no.
kept it on. Did they?
Yeah, he did.
Decent. Did he go quicker than Bottas? No.
He went a 10th quicker. 10th quicker in the front wings is about as good as they get. To be fair, F1's going to be very
Decent.
interesting today. The Ferraris have got some pace.
Not as much as the Mercedes.
Still think Rosberg's going to beat Hamilton though.
Fuck off of you and your Rosberg fanboy club.
Coming from you, at least Rosberg's got a personality. Hamilton's one of those absolute bellends who's got the worst house taste in the land. It's got no character in it. He's got no character. He's the most mundane person. Ever since he left McLaren, he's become basically a marketing object. Back at McLaren, he was alright.
He actually got done for his Snapchat he did a couple of days ago with 3 clips.
Why are people bothered about that?
I was
The one thing I'll say... Stop. Now. But, the one thing I'll say... Why is everyone having a go at him about his personal life? Just let him get on with what he wants to do. If he wants to make music, which apparently...
it's not that.
I mean his music, his personal life, his Snapchat is... Just let him do what he wants.
It's because, you know, Bernie makes companies pay millions to fuel the F1. This is what I feel like when you talk about Rosberg.
Turn it off
That's
now.
what I feel like
Turn
when
it
you
off
see-
now before we get done with copyright. Oi, get it stopped now before copyright gets us done.
That's
But,
what
like-
it feels like with you two.
This is what it's like when you with Honda all the time.
Why not?
Feet like, like he's good.
What was that?
To beat, doesn't it?
That was the attempt of a Mazda going into second
What
gear.
I'll say is about this qualifying system is it's good for Q1 because, you know, it's
Perez
worked
is
in
down
Q1.
18th.
Verline was 16th. He was only 2 tenths off Q2
Decent.
in the dry, which I don't think Manor has ever reached in the dry. No, it hasn't.
No.
And I mean, I think for Q1 it works. For Q2, not as much. Q3 it definitely doesn't work. And
Should they just
they
keep it for
wanted to revert back to the old system, which on the one hand I kind of like the old system and I still love it, but it's sort of like now that we're here, you have to change.
They should just keep the new system for Q1.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that for Q1. I think it's got
Q2,
extend the time gaps
Yeah.
for it, which each one's
and then
eliminated.
Q3 just go back to the original.
I don't know why. I don't know why they decided they went, oh well, we'll have 8 cars from each qualifying session eliminated, and then we won't have a top 10 shootout.
We'll have a top 8.
Top 8 shootout, which doesn't make no sense in my mind. But I think I'm right in saying, unless you've got something else to say, Mikey.
He's going.
I'm not fucking getting. Do you know what? You're an absolute bellend at times. Do you know that? You really are an absolute bell sniff. Like literally.
So
As you were saying, sorry.
that's it for this week's podcast. If you want to follow Mikey on Twitter, you can follow him at
Mikey Keating XD. If you want to follow Mr. Millington on Twitter. It is
JetTM53. You can also follow Matty Morris at Street in Greasby.
Tesco.
No, we're not doing that anymore because he doesn't work there anymore.
Do you?
No. Also, you can find us on Facebook if you really want to. You can.
The ST.
At the ST, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can listen to us. That's good enough.
You can drown your sorrow.
I mean, you know, whoever you two people who subscribe to us, we love you, but we do worry about your mental health. Not gonna lie, we are probably the worst people to listen to on the whole of YouTube.
And that's saying something.
Well, apart from MC Devo.
Devo, mate!
But that's it for this week's podcast. It's bye from Matty.
Bye-bye.
Bye from Mikey.
Good day.
And it's bye from me, and
Bye,
we've
bye.
been the S-Team.